According to CNBC, in 2019, the first quarter, there was an increase of 35.6% in layoffs in the US. That's a huge number, right? So, one of the reasons that companies lay off is they can't stay profitable with the current workforce, right? So that they cut costs and they call it downsizing or whatnot. Then, even though the reasons are like employees are not developing their skills or whatnot, that may not be the only reason. Sometimes it is how the business is structured. Sometimes how the operations are handled by the management or the business owners. They all could be reasons for this unfortunate events that happen around downsizing. So in this video I'm going to show how Kissflow process automation can help businesses like yours, or if you are heading a department, departments like yours, save up to $10,000, actually $10,000 or more for each employee every year. So keep watching and use this one tip or the steps that I share in this video, and you will be amazed with the amount of cost savings that will happen for your business. So keep watching. Hi, I'm Harish. I'm the founder of EasyBiz Systems. I'm a business consultant and my specialty is process automation. In this video, as I mentioned, I'm going to share you 6 steps that you can take and implement today to save $10,000 or more guaranteed for each employee, each year, for every employee each year, that you can save, and that's guaranteed. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to share a lot of content around process automation and also specifically with Kissflow. So go ahead, subscribe to this channel and just keep using the content and the wealth of knowledge that I share that you can use in your business to scale and to reduce your operational costs. So let's get started. So as I said, there are 6 steps that you can use right now, starting today, and save up to $10,000 per each employee. So step 1, take ownership or take accountability. What I really mean by that is, it has nothing to do, it is not technical, or you don't have to do anything. You just need to take ownership. If you are a department leader, take ownership. If you are a business owner, take ownership. What I mean by that is, stop blaming on employees, stop blaming on situation, economy or whatnot. Just take ownership and take full responsibility of the situation. It is because just take responsibility and say, hey, this is a problem and I need to solve it. So take the responsibility, and only when you accept full responsibility, your mind will accept or start looking for a solution. The challenge with most businesses, no one takes responsibility. Everyone thinks it's a problem, the HR team didn't hire right people, or that manager did not train them properly, or there is no learning system in place. No, that's not it. If you are heading a department, if you are a leader for your team, take a responsibility. That's step 1. Step 2, go ahead and create what I call as process inventory. What it really is it's a spreadsheet, right? I'm going to share the template below, and you can download the template. Basically, you need to list down by department all the processes that you have for each department, right? So go ahead, do that exercise. At the end of the exercise, you will have a spreadsheet with the department and all the processes for each department. That's the outcome of that step. Once you know the process for each department, then you go to step 3, that is prioritize automation. That is the step that most businesses miss. They think of automation as a nice to have, something that they can do later, or something that they can plan for the future. No, it is a must have in today's competitive world. So prioritize process automation immediately. And how do you do that? Pick all the, sit with the department heads, or if you are the business owner, it's easy. But if you have a bigger business, sit with the department heads and ask them which processes here are most critical for the business, and go ahead and start automating those processes. That's step 3. Prioritize process automation immediately. Step 4, choose the right automation platform. Right, so I have seen in my career of 15 years in IT industry as an architect and multiple roles, I have seen so many product process automation tools, so complicated. Unfortunately, I was an architect for one of the products too, but it was tailored to a much technical audience. But if you are a business owner, right, or if you lead a business, then the process automation should cater to the business users. So pick a process automation tool that is extremely easy to use, that is quick, easy, and can get your process automated like in an instant. And that's where Kissflow comes in. That's an amazing product. The reason I partnered with Kissflow is it's a no-brainer. The moment you see the product, the moment you try the product, it's a no-brainer. You don't even look at any other product. That's how amazing it is. I mean, this is coming from a person who actually architected some of the process automation tools for some of the big companies, like billion-dollar companies, right? So Kissflow is amazing. And if you want a complete customized solution for your company, right? Customized meaning customized for your needs, just drop me an email at support@easybizsystems.com, and I'll go ahead and get you the trial with your business process in it. So again, it's the email is support@easybizsystems.com. So go send me an email, and I'll go ahead and give you a complete access with a customized solution for your business. So the process automation tool of my choice is Kissflow. You are free to pick anything, but pick a tool that gets you active immediately, right? So that's step 4. Step 5, create. So once you have the right platform, you go ahead and you automate, right? So step 5 is create a development plan, assuming that your automation is in place, right? And assuming you did all that stuff. So now what are we doing here is that before step 5, let me step back and answer the question, how did I arrive at the number $10,000 per employee? I mean, you may be wondering how I got that number. So here's the math. According to the research, right, every employee spends 10 hours in a week, right, on manual tasks. So those are tasks that has no impact on the bottom line. Those are tasks that they're not hired for doing, right? So every employee spends 10 hours a month doing those tasks. And if you have 100 employees, that's 52,000 productive hours that you're losing in a year. I mean, I don't think any business owner or any department head, or if you are COO or anyone, can afford to lose 52,000 hours a year for a 100 user size company. That's unacceptable. So that's how I arrived to the number of $10,000 per employee. If you pay $50 an hour, you will be like $26,000. So I came with a conservative number of $10,000 so that it works across the world. So now step 5, create a dev plan. So let's assume you use Kissflow and you automated everything. What you are ideally doing is you are giving back 10 hours for each employee, right? If you don't have a plan for those 10 hours, the employees will use those 10 hours anyway, right? And your process automation will not give any result that you desire. So you have to have a plan in place. Let's say I am going to free up 13 hours for a department per employee, and that department has 25 employees. So you need to have a plan in place on how to use those new hours or the hours that you free up, so that it impacts your business, adds to your bottom line. So that is your job to do, figure out what you have to do when the hours are free for that particular team. And those hours, you should go ahead and use it, build a plan for that and use it. Only then your process automation effort will be successful. And the last step is basically measure everything, measure all the results. Measure how long it took to automate a single process, measure how long it took to automate a process for a department, and measure everything, and then measure how many hours did you get back with the process automation, right? So measure everything possible, and so that you can really understand the impact, or the really you can understand the value of process automation, especially using Kissflow. And you can actually try some other process automation product as well and compare the results, right? I mean, anyone will give you a trial if you ask them. So compare the results on how long it took to automate with one tool versus Kissflow. So you can measure anything, right? So go ahead, measure all the results, and then you can improve on it. You can do you can act upon only that you measure, right? So once you measure, you can take action to improve it, right? So those are the 6 steps. So again, let me repeat. Step 1, take ownership and take full responsibility. Step 2, prioritize automation. Step 3, pick an automation tool. Step 2 is create process inventory. Step 3 is go ahead and prioritize automation. Step 4 is pick a right automation tool, and I recommend Kissflow. And step 5 is go ahead and create a development plan for your teams when you get those hours back. And step 6, measure the results. As simple as it sounds, I mean, I just don't know why so many organizations struggle with this simple formula and struggle with doing it, right? I mean, they don't have the budgets. They have all kinds of excuses, because I call a lot of company, a lot of businesses every day, and I get to hear a ton of excuses from so many leaders, so-called business leaders like IT leaders, head of IT, head of VP of IT, that they have so many reasons for not doing it. Guys, it's a no-brainer, because you're saving tens and thousands of dollars to the company. At the same time, you're promising a better future for your employees, right? So if they have that time, if they have a development plan, they will upskill themselves, they will learn new skills, and they'll add more, they put in more effort, they get more engaged, and the results are not just cost saving. It is way beyond that, and you can really solve the problem of layoffs. If you look at the holistic way, you can solve the problem of layoffs, right? Because your employees are more engaged, they produce more, and you won't have a problem of reducing operational costs. So here it is. As I said, 6 steps. Go ahead, follow those steps, and if you have any questions, email me, and as I said, I can give you a full customized demo access for the platform. So go ahead, send me that email at support@easybizsystems.com, and I'll post more content. So keep watching this channel. Thank you.